How to make $1,000 a day by reverse speed wholesaling. What is up, guys? Zach Ginn here. And in today's video, I'm going to show you the power of reverse speed wholesaling. Now, some people call this micro flipping. They call it reverse wholesaling only, or quick wholesaling, or all these other terms I've seen online. But what I'm going to show you today is just the fastest way possible for you to get your first wholesaling deal and for you to consistently make $1,000 a day, which is around 30K-ish every single month in assignment fees in wholesaling real estate. Now, let me give you the honest truth. If you are not willing to work hard, this is not the video for you. If you are not willing to actually go out here and take the information I give you and actually put it into work and actually work your butt off, you will not do well. I'm going to show you a speed approach to getting deals really quick that most wholesalers honestly don't want to do because they don't know how to do it and they don't have the will or the drive to do it. But if you're one of those rare individuals, I'm going to show you exactly step by step how to do reverse speed wholesaling. So reverse speed wholesaling is basically a sniper approach to getting a wholesaling deal. It combines the two methods of wholesaling real estate that works really fast. Reverse wholesaling and speed wholesaling combined together. This makes the reverse speed wholesaling. Now, what is reverse wholesaling? Reverse wholesaling is basically the process of wholesaling real estate backwards. You're basically flipping the process of traditional wholesaling real estate. For example, in regular wholesaling real estate, you're pretty much used to go find good areas, go market, talk to a good seller, get a deal locked up, and then go to the cash buyer. Well, in reverse wholesaling, what we do is we find the buyer first, we find the area they want, and then we market, get it locked up, and then go back to that buyer. It seems a little counterintuitive, but it's way quicker of an approach to get wholesaling deals. Now, the con of this is you are going to miss out on some wholesaling deals, but you do get deals quicker. So it's kind of a trade-off, but it ultimately changes the way you wholesale real estate. Now, this is a method that works really well when real estate prices go down because it's harder to find cash buyers and a lot easier to find wholesaling deals. Now, ultimately, you need to decide which one's going to be best for you. But if you're watching this video and you want to do reverse speed wholesaling, this is going to be it. So to start reverse speed wholesaling, honestly, you just need to focus on the 3 steps to this. Step 1, finding the buyer. Find a cash buyer, find someone that wants to buy some more properties and are qualified. It's very important you qualify these type of cash buyers. Step number 2, you find the areas that cash buyer wants to buy. Usually when you talk to a buyer, he's looking to buy some houses for cash. He's your customer here. He's going to tell you where he wants to buy these houses. And then step 3, we actually start our marketing. We take down the cash buyer's buy box, where they're looking to buy. We're kind of like order takers here. And then we start marketing. Now, for you to start this process, the biggest question you're going to have is easy for you, Zach, but I struggle with cash buyers. And the unfortunate part is in reverse speed wholesaling, finding cash buyers is actually one of the most important parts. How do you find cash buyers that work really efficiently, really fast, and will land you big assignment fees in wholesaling real estate? Well, my favorite way to find cash buyers have pretty much always been the same because this is where they're all at. Cash sales on listrei.com, aka PropStream. This is literally a list of people that are buying houses for cash. You just download a list and get them. Just go to listrei.com right now to go get that type of list. You can go to Zillow for the 4 rents. Remember, your cash buyers are either going to buy the house for 1 to 2 reasons. Reason number 1, they're looking to buy the house to flip it for a profit. Usually they're going to be on the cash sales there. Also, listrei.com has a flippers tab that shows people that buy houses and then put it on the market for big premiums of what they bought it for cash, all within 3 or 4 months. And it's going to give you a list of all the flippers in your area. So either cash buyer is going to buy it to want to buy it, fix it up, flip it for a profit, or they're going to want to buy the property, fix it up, and rent it out just to rent. These are landlords or house flippers. 98% of all your cash buyers are basically going to be in that range of either this or that. So you have to understand that. Most of the flippers are going to be in the PropStream lists you get at listrei.com. And most of the for rents, the landlord buyers are going to be on Zillow. Why? Because they're listing their own houses for rent. You can kind of find them on the market for rents. You can rent out properties on the market, but then you're dealing with realtors and not the actual buyers themselves. You kind of want a more hands-on approach type buyer, not using a realtor if you want the fastest way to get the deal. But seriously, just go to Zillow for your local city, call these landlords up, say, hey, my name is Zach. I'm actually not looking to rent out your property. I'm seeing if you're looking to buy a couple houses for cash. I'm actually a wholesaler. Then you do the same approach with the flippers or the people buying on the cash sales. Hey, my name is Zach. Did you recently buy the house at 123 Main Avenue? Okay, well, my name's Zach. I'm actually a wholesaler in the area and I like to get properties under contract in the area. I'm seeing if you're looking to buy a couple more houses for cash. Those two pretty much are going to be my bread and butter for finding cash buyers and dispoing my deals. And as somebody that does a lot of JV deals when it comes to dispoing and finding buyers, those are primarily the sources I do to find these type of buyers. Now there are other ones, I kind of mentioned this before, but these are realtors. You can actually go to those cash sales and see who the buyer's agent is and call those realtors up and say, hey, I saw you're the buyer's agent for 123 Main Avenue. I saw that was a cash transaction. Do you have any more buyers that are looking to buy investment properties for cash in Dallas? I'm actually a wholesaler. And then you have to mention the realtor that, hey, if you use me and you buy and you and your buyer buy my deal, I would love to get you paid handsomely for it. Remember, realtors only care about one thing, and that is money. On top of this too, I love going to property auctions. Property auctions are amazing because you're finding people bidding on houses looking to buy them for cash. These are great cash buyers. Also, you can go to title companies. Remember, they're doing wholesale transactions, and just ask them if you're talking to your own title company, hey, do you list of people buying houses for cash with you guys? I would like to use them so I can wholesale with them. Sometimes they don't like you giving that information. Sometimes they do, so you just gotta decide from there. Then from there, when you find people that actually wanna buy the house for cash, you're going to qualify them. This is super duper important. Everyone and their mom claims to be a cash buyer, but none of them actually have the funds or actually show addresses to properties they actually buy. So what you need to do instead is ask them questions to see if they're real or not. It's pretty simple. Hey, can you give me the last couple houses you've bought for cash? Then look up the house and see if their name's on the deed. Simple as that. If someone's using their guru as a proof of funds or their guru is part of their company, make sure the person that's claiming to be an owner actually has ownership in the property. Ask for a proof of funds showing they have cash in their bank account, but remember, a lot of people can fake a proof of funds. So this is why you want to get something verified from a real bank. And I always like seeing people buying houses for cash showing that they actually have done this before. Explain to them that you're a wholesaler making assignment fees on the deal, so they should understand that. And if they're comfortable with that, make sure they know you're going to use your title company and they're paying for closing costs and everything like that. Remember, if you want the full length of questions I ask cash buyers to qualify them, make sure you go to my free wholesaling course, freewholesaling.com. Then from there, once that cash buyer is qualified, we're actually going to get their buy box, which is going to be basically what is their box for properties that they want to buy. How many bedrooms, how many baths, what zip codes, what areas they like, what areas they don't like. And they're basically going to give you exactly what they want. Usually a cash buyer is going to say something like, hey, I want to buy houses between $120,000 to $180,000 for the purchase price, and I want them to rent for at least $1,000 a month. I don't deal with properties that are too expensive or aren't going to get enough in rent. And you just kind of get what they want. Sometimes they don't want older houses. Sometimes they don't want newer houses, vice versa. Some buyers want properties that they can flip and are a value add, and some don't. So you just have to understand what your buyers want and what their needs are. And this is really, really important, guys, but actually treat your cash buyers like sellers. This is a new revolutionary concept, but it's absolutely true. Treat your cash buyer like you treat a seller. Don't treat your buyer like trash. Give me your list. I'll send you a deal if it's good. No, actually talk. Be sweet. Be nice. Actually show some salesmanship when you're talking to somebody. Oh, hey, how's your day? Actually build a relationship. When you have every Joe Schmo wholesaler trying to send them a deal and you're the nice guy that actually cares about them, they're more likely to go with you. That's how you beat your competition with motivated sellers, and that's how you do it with cash buyers too. Remember, it's very important to get good wholesaling deals, but if you can actually get a good relationship with a cash buyer, they're more willing to overpay on really, really tough deals. Once you get their buy box, they're going to tell you the top areas for wholesaling, and then boom, we get into the last part here, which is the actual marketing. A lot of the guesswork of seeing where I should wholesale, where I should not wholesale has pretty much been eliminated here. All we have to do is pull lists that are going to get us wholesaling deals really quick. Now, the process of finding really good cash buyers should honestly take us a day or two if you go to freewholesaling.com and you actually do the process step by step. So in day 3, 4, or 5 here, we can start marketing. Now, what are the top lists to get wholesaling deals as soon as possible? I've personally found there's 3 lists that actually do the best. And these lists are going to be code violations, pre-foreclosures, and driving for dollars. That's pretty much it. Code violations, they're a free list you can pull from local code enforcement department. Just ask for all the active code violations the past 30 days. You can even do it over the phone if you're doing virtual wholesaling real estate. You can get the pre-foreclosures. The reason why pre-foreclosures work so well is because it's so quick. These people need to sell in the next 2-3 months, or boom, they're going to get the property foreclosed on and they're going to lose the house to an auction. And that's going to look bad on their record. Then regular drawing for dollars, guys, it's amazing. You get in your car, you look for ugly houses, and you get some great wholesaling deals. You should definitely consider doing this. Code violations are amazing right now because most wholesalers aren't going after it, so it's less saturated. So when you call that list, you can go through it quicker. It's not an insanely big list. It's great for reverse speed wholesaling here. Now remember, when you pull these lists, you only do it for the areas that your buyers actually actually want to buy in. We're not wasting our time. We're eliminating the process for the areas that aren't good for wholesaling with our buyers. Now, I do recommend you should get like 4 or 5 really good buyers before you start marketing. But once you get enough buyers, just start the marketing. And in my free wholesaling course, freewholesaling.com, I know I said it a million times, but freewholesaling.com, I break down exactly step by step how you in any single market, living anywhere in the world, can start pulling lists just like this. Get in your car and get to work. I love reverse drawing for dollars. If you're going to drive for dollars too, put the sticky notes out, but ultimately it's up to you. You can call these lists, you can text these lists, you can send direct mail. Really, the type of marketing channel isn't that drastic because they're all going to get you wholesaling deals really quick. Direct mail, I would say, would probably be the slowest. Cold calling be the fastest, and then in between is probably going to be SMS. But ultimately, you need to make that decision which one you want to do. But I would say stick to 3 lists and stick to at least 2 marketing channels. My personal recommendation being those code violations, pre-foreclosures, and drawing for dollars, and doing SMS and cold calling. FYI for everyone, do not cold call the pre-foreclosure list. The rest, you're good to go. Then from there, get to work. I highly recommend if you are working really hard and you want to get deals quick, but you don't have too much time, dedicate like 2 hours to your marketing every single day to this for the code violations and pre-foreclosures. And then for drawing for dollars, I'd probably dedicate 4 hours to the weekends of doing that and reverse drawing for dollars. And if you can consistently show up every single day and do the work, you'll actually end up landing deals, getting contracts, and a ton of motivated sellers. The cool part about the reverse speed wholesaling process is once you lock up that deal, you go back to that cash buyer and say, hey, remember when you told me to get a property in the 44411 area code? Well, guess what? I have it locked up right here, and you are going to buy it because you told me to get it. And he's going to be like, oh, I love that area. Great. And then boom, he's going to buy the deal from you. You're not going to spend all this useless time trying to find the buyer, stressed out, and being in limbo with the seller for weeks and weeks at a time. You're going to get it dispoed quick. You're going to get the deal locked up quick, and you're going to get your first wholesaling deal or consistent deals making thousands of dollars a day. Really simple, really easy in this simplified reverse speed wholesaling process. Now, guys, the question is, when are you going to start working? I gave you the steps here. Number 1, find the buyers, find their buy box, and get to stinking work. Stay consistent, stay grinding, and you'll do it, guys. If you got any questions, let me know in the comments below. Make sure you smash that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you soon. This is Zach Ginn signing out. Have a blessed one.